Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today I think we're going to go with a bathhouse, sort of a Roman style bathhouse, which were quite common during the Victorian and Regency eras and would be kind of cool to make a sci-fi version out of. Yeah. So, all right, let's see what we get to. First thing I want to do is create a floor tile. It's just going to be a plane and I want it to be 5 meters. Okay. Then I want to create a column, and I think I'm going to do it there. This will let me do it. Mesh, Archimesh, column. Yes, good. Okay, we want an arch. And total height of my column is going to be 4 meters. Yes. Top arch. I'll show you how total wide it was. That would be helpful for me. But thickness, let's make it a little thicker. 0.25. Gap. No. Gonna try and line it up a bit. But, okay, so let's not do that. Gap is 1. And ratio. Something like that. Okay, so that'll give us that height. I see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and that looks pretty good. Hopefully that is good. I'm actually gonna make it a little thicker. Let's make it all the way to that thing there. Thickness is of the rectangular base is 0.4. Okay, so 0.4 should be the same thickness now. Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. Circular base, circular top too. Yeah, why not? We'll go extra fancy. But the circular base needs to be smaller. 0.3. Okay. Just to see what a rectangular column would look like. Now we want a circular column. For sure. Test our radius. That looks good. I'm gonna say oh no, none. Okay. How many we want? What different each pool's one of those? Let's say 5 pools. So 6. 1, 2, yeah. Something like that. Seems all right to me. Could make our columns bigger, but I think we're all right there. Okay. Feels good. Let's look at our arrays. And can we duplicate? and make it constant offset 0, y of 5. Yes, but we don't want 6 of them. We want, I think, 2 each. Let's go 3 each. Okay. And can I join all those together? First off, let's just apply that subdiv. Great. Now select hierarchy and join. Oh, come on. We got these. I'm going to object convert to mesh, which will apply all that stuff. Great. And then join it to that. And that gives us our full thing, but we still have an individual. I need to edit it. Cool. Where did that one? Well, whatever. Close enough for what I need. Still means we can edit it. That's all I care about particularly. Although, not necessarily what I want. Undo. There we go. Let's turn off that array. Off that array. And go back one more even. Go back to here. Let's just apply stuff separately. First on this guy, let's just get rid of the second array right now. Let's see what it's doing. Arch, get rid of that array. There we go. Column, get rid of that array. Yeah, there we go, I see. Get rid of that array. And get rid of that array. Okay, now all of these, object, convert to mesh. Cool. Now we should be able to join to this thing. Goes back that array. Cool. Although actually, maybe we'll keep them separate objects. That might make sense. Link, copy modifiers. And this, take it down 1. There we go. That's a better way to do it, I think. And now we can go, and we can duplicate this one and make it constant offset y of 5. Cool. Not 5, though. We wanted 3. 4. So 3. Yep. And then this one, we'll get there. I'm working on it. Duplicate. No relative. Constant offset 0, 5. And we want 4. And now we have our space. Let's go ahead and save. New 6 of 527 bathhouse. Okay. So this bad boy here, we're just going to do the same thing. Going to link copy modifiers. Yes. Except it's one less on array Y. No. Maybe both. Nope, it's array X. There we go. That could be our room. Now, Shift D, apply all. GZ. Good there. Did I move it enough? Too much? Seems fine. Okay, and then tab AM distance. Great. Select the edges. EZ down. We have ourselves a room. And it's divided nicely the way we want it to. Let's just check our face orientation. We are backwards for what we want to be on this, which I thought. A, Shift N. Cool. And that one's good. Oh, inside. Cool. Now, come back out. Face orientation. And again, let's edit. Coplanar, P section. I'm going to move this to a new collection for the ceiling. The usual stuff, right? Move this to a new collection for the walls. And just to be fully consistent, let's do it. Move new collection for the floor. Now, the cool thing about our floor is it's still an array, so we can just edit the one, and we should be able to get everything kind of working the way we want. Let's turn off our ceiling. So if we come to our floor and edit, and let's just turn it on so we can see everything. We're going to inset. Cool. We want to go in thickness of 1. Maybe, is that too much? That's going to give us a 3-meter hole in the center. 0.75. I think 0.75 might work better. So that'll give us a 3.5-meter hole in our center. Cool. E down minus 0.25. 25 centimeters for our first step. I 0.5. Just 0.5 meter. So it's kind of extra long, maybe 0.33. How wide is a usual seat? Let's just look and see. I'm going to check and see what Google says for that. Bench Z is between 38 to 51 centimeters. So we're going to go 0.45. Cool. Dining benches 41 to 46. 0.45 sounds good. Good. And then EZ minus 0.3. Oh, come on. Foot. Height. again, 0.45. Cool. There is our bath unit for right now. Come on. Turn off the walls. Pretty straightforward. Nothing complicated yet. I'm into that. Okay. Now, do we put in like micro steps in there anywhere, or just leave it as a straight up hole? Bevel it. 0.5, 1 meter there. Just trying something. And 2. Select those and bevel. But instead of custom and preset steps. Do we want to do that? That's too many steps. Okay. We can do something like it, I suppose. Bevel. Cut it down just to 1 or 2. Interesting. Rotation scale tab. Come here. Bevel. Oh, I know why it's doing that weird. I just want super ellipse. 2 segments. Cool. And then GZ. It's better. And GY. That. It's a little weird, but not bad. Don't really need a second rung there. Okay. Oh, I know what we can do. GZ. Actually. A 3D cursor. SZ0. There we go. Lines those up. We'll turn off our walls again. Now we can take this object and turn off these, mirror it, put that at the top, turn these back on, and now we have those steps on all sides, which is kind of cool. Alrighty. Kind of into that. Feels fun. Do we want railings or anything? Maybe not yet. We can always come back and add that. So, particularly since we have not established anything here as set yet. I'm into this. Did I lose my circular things? Oh, I did, didn't I? All right, fine. So I messed up there. That's fine. We can fix it. Just edit our column. Where is box top? These just get nuked to nothing when I... No, they're there. So where is it? Oh, I just turned it off. Somehow. No, yeah, it's there. Join those together. And then join it to that. And then turn these back on. Yeah, okay, they're there still. I don't know what happened to them. Great. Save. So we are doing well on it so far. Let's just keep editing, add some more stuff to it. Let's go to this thing. I'm going to turn off these arrays as well, just so we can edit just the one. And tab. And actually, I'm going to add a mirror to it that way. At the top, so that was before the arrays. And another mirror to it that way. Okay. So now select those, inset, out. Out looks good. Let's inset again. Let's not. Let's disconnect that one. Inset again. Bring it in. Cool. And inset again. And bring it out. Something like that. It's kind of just a fun shape. Like it. Those individually, yeah. So again, something like that. Cool. And we can turn back on our arrays. We got some kind of fancier looking panels now, which I think is better. Let's edit our pillar, do the same kind of thing. What do we got here? I want to select every other one, damn it. It's a pain in my ass, isn't it? Select, check or deselect. Oh, it's kind of off. But it'll work. I can do it individually, maybe. Select, check or deselect. Actually, let's do it this way. Select, check or deselect. I don't even do the one. Ah, it's only doing the one. Yeah, bastard. You know, it might just be easier to do this. Probably is. Alt-E, long normals. Minus 0.1. That feels really big. Doesn't feel like it's actually... I wonder if the scale's off on it. Like that though. Get a bit of a bevel. 3 segments. Cool. There's a neat looking pillar. I like having the column striations on it. Add it back. Save. Cool. So now, I guess let's put the ceiling. Gonna do the same kind of thing, only it's all one. So I just have to individual inset the first one. Actually, before we do that, subdivide it. Okay. 2, 3 times. There we go. That feels good. Individual inset. Gonna do our same vibe that we've been doing. E down. Inset. E up. Inset. Up again. Up again. Something like this is cool. Like that. I'm good with that. If I want to do something in the middle. I'm not sure what we want to do for lights yet, but we'll just leave it at that for right now. That looks cool. Nice. Walls back on. What do we want to do with them? We want to definitely give them column or like striation panels as well. Let's just look at the walls. Okay. Gonna add, actually, undo, subdivide. Yeah, I feel like that. That's good. They're not quite squares, but they're close to squares. Then, how do we want to do this? Maybe we don't want to do that yet. I don't really want, divide those up. That's the problem. How do I want to get that so we get rows without making a pain in my ass? I don't want to do. Okay. Before we do that. Now. S at 0. Great. And then probably an easier way to do this. But whatever. Kind of thinking through it as I go. Cool. Then each of these larger sections here. Just wait for this to bite me in the ass somehow. Alt-E, so if there's a normals out. -2. Giving us, yeah, that's badass looking. I'm into that. Q, clean mesh. See if it'll fix that too. 1, looks like it did. Get rid of those other. Now we still have those, don't we? But maybe it cleaned up the other ones. Okay, well, that's fine. Probably not a bad thing to have anyway. Okay. I don't want these to be part of the floor object, but let's move them into our floor group. Similarly, move this into our ceiling group. Turn off ceiling. Now we have some cool looking little alcoves that we can do fun stuff with. I don't know what we're going to do with them yet, but you know, fun stuff. First thing we're going to do is add an entrance path here. Okay. E. Cool. And then E and E. And now, cool. We have a hallway leading to changing rooms or whatever in the back there. And I don't have to stress about it. That's how we get into our room. Now, can I add a, probably not. Well, kinda. I just one at a time. One at a time is fine. We'll mirror it too. No. Object, set origin to geometry. Mirror it. No. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. I don't know why, but weird. Cool. Save. And I'm just gonna turn on edit mode. Great. I could grab all of those if we wanted to, or just, I think just the top, just the fronts. Cool. Cool. I think I'm all right with that. Hide all the rest. 1. Let's uncollect those. So just have those top ones. Cool. you thought, hey, we're adding, art windows, you would be correct. I mean, not those ones. I'll leave those sides off because that got kind of screwed up. Okay. And E out just a little bit. Okay. And then inset just again a little bit. And P separate by section. I have modifier solidify. Just the slightest little bit. It's going to be thickness of 1 inch thick. And our offset can be -1. That's fine. Or just actually offset can be 1. There we go. Great. There are windows around our edges now. I didn't do that wall. That was the other wall I didn't do. I don't know why these faces got fucked up. But we're just gonna probably not put a window on the side. We'll put something else back here. There we go. Just flatten it back. Fix our geometry at least a little bit. Save. Okay. To the outside. I know what we might do. Why is it getting... Oh, not that one. Inset. Cool. I built like a little alcove thing in there for like a view from the inside. Cool. We'll deal more with it later though. I just wanted to remind myself. Save. Make sure our ceiling is still lines up. It does. Good deal. And then these inset. Cool. Inset P section. We do the exact same thing. Link, copy modifiers. So we're gonna have windows up there on the top of those, in those alcoves too. Add a bit more natural light. Seems good. All righty. Save. I'm gonna go ahead and just give those a material. I'm gonna apply the light, these things. I just feel like it. Ooh, that didn't work. Undo. This one. Where's our mirror? There we go. Now apply. And this one's applied. Okay, cool. And add a material. Just a glass. Come on. There we go. Kind of like one of these like rougher baked glasses. Let's try the baked glass. Just so it's a little different. Not that we're probably even going to notice, but you know. There's our glass. And we're getting some nice light in from there, even without anything else. Cool. And I'll turn off the floor. I don't need it anymore. That is looking pretty cool. Now, the ceiling. Let's add some water. Oh, we'll remove it later, I'm sure, but you know. It doesn't really matter. Mesh, cube. It doesn't super matter. We just need to get our pools covered. Cool. To there. And it also doesn't matter if it goes underneath, it's fine. A rotation scale. And world. Or is it models? Polygonic, aquatic, spawn material, water, swimming pool. And convert to editable. So I make sure one of these is default set up to Eevee, and I do not want that. Cycles to 0, because this one's good. It looks wonky because of our sky. Or is it glowing? One of them is glowing too, which is so weird. Let's see. Oh, surface shader. That looks like water now. Yeah. That definitely looks like water now. We're not using the Eevee output. We're using the cycles one. Good. We're not using displacement. Now we can turn it on and see what it gives us. Displacement seems cool. Alrighty. Water roughness. Get a little less. There we go. Should be good. Turn off our ceiling. Move that to water. Okay. Good deal. Now, we're kind of into the like laying out the big shapes, and then we can start working on some of the smaller shapes, but I'm just going to jump around a little bit because I can. Edit this thing. Subdivide 2. Yes. And material, new, plus assign. Use my models for what? I mean, for work or for, you know, I use my models all the time for stuff, but mostly just for more personal projects. Let's go with a white. Add material. Okay. That'll give us that light coming from inside that hallway now. Cool. Like, to me, I'm using this model right now, so I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I think it's the displacement's causing the weirdness. All right, I'm gonna turn off water for right now. Why did my floor? Did I move the floor by accident? Floor. No, this one is in water, right? Water. Okay, I don't know where it was. No. I don't make games, and I have no desire to make games. I don't actually. Again, I enjoy watching people play video games, but I don't like video games that much. I'm not really that into them. And these models aren't necessarily production ready for using in a game because the geometry is okay. Like and they're all right, but like they're bad. But I wouldn't necessarily think that they're game ready. They're concept art models, and that's kind of what I want them to be. That is the focus. All right. Do we give it some materials to kind of help us look through it a little bit, see if it? But sometimes materials help for feel. Let's see. Yeah, Blender shaders. Stone. Do we want to go stone? Or do we want to go interesting? Let's see. Well, here's the classic. Let's look at floor first. Marble floor, brick tile floor. Let's see what a brick tile floor looks like on this sucker. That's the water, not the water. Brick tile floor on that. Just a little old. Stone floor. Let's see how this one's going to feel. Not bad, but I'm not loving it. Marble floor, just to sort of try our options. I mean, that's probably the best so far. Smart View project. Unwrap it. We could go with just a marble floor. It's certainly in, character for this thing. Walls. I mean, we've used these materials before, but that's okay. Doesn't necessarily mean anything. Ooh, yeah, that needs to be UV'd. I mean, it's very classic, which is all right. I mean, there's nothing. I say it like it's a bad thing. It's not. Link materials. Cool. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. This column material should just be stone, right? Polished white. Those should probably be the same thing. Oh, they could be something different, but you know, I think we're just going to make our whole thing one. Smart UV project again. All right. It's very, you know, monotonal right now, but that's okay. Ceiling. I want to make it different. I want to make it not stone. Maybe like a plaster even? Let's see. Practical. Ceramic. Dense. Ceramic white. Let's try ceramic white. So dark now, which makes sense. Okay. Now, which may mean it's our time for our favorite thing, and that's making light fixtures. Seems like we've been doing a bunch of that in this one. Mhm. We could put it, I know how we'll do that. I could anyway. Right there at the center. Okay. And then Shift A, curve Bezier. Solo it 1. X, no, sorry, tab, X, where's ease? Draw. Something different this time. That's going to be a butt, though. We don't want that. No, we need to go that. Okay, something like that. Let's see. Add a modifier, screw. Okay. That's kind of neat. Not hating that. I think it's the whole thing's a little too deep, but you can just flatten it down like that. We're going to make it 32. It's high enough up that I don't think we need to worry about 64 this time. Okay. And I think I like it. Let's just use it. And then convert to mesh. Let's see if the probably didn't get centered right. Let's did it. No. 2. Fill. There we go. Now it did. And cool. Right size? Yeah, make it a little smaller. Like that. Cool. Up to there. It's kind of cool. Still might be too big, but let's see. Oh. Copy modifiers. Ugh. Get rid of the mirror. Undo. Get rid of the mirror on this one. Oh, rotation scale. There we go. It's like, what's wrong? That's what's wrong. Turn our ceiling back on. Let's take a look. Oh, those are cool looking. I like that. That is neat. Append up. Dress shop. Material. What do I call it? Light shade. I think I called it light shade. Let's try it and see. Yeah, I did. Good. Save it. Now. Do I want to use lights or objects? Let's try a light. Shift A, light area. It's going to be disk. And there. You can make it bigger. 2 meters. Which means it's going to have a lot higher power. I'm going to set it like 5,000. Might be too much, but let's see. Sadly, you can't do a array on a light object, which is annoying as shit. So we have to just duplicate it. And both these should be in lights. Okay, so now we got there's our lights. 5 of them. Now, Alt D, GY, 5. That's why it's nice to remember your measurements sometimes. Let's see. This is either going to be way bright or it's not going to be bright enough at all. Let's see. That's actually not bad. Pretty close to what we wanted. It's not bad at all. It's just 10,000 double. It doesn't really change much going through that there, but that's fine. Turn our water back on. We're getting that there. I mean, that's looking pretty cool. I want to, while I'm thinking about it, grab our floor, turn off our water again. And shading, I just want to double check our floors. Normal. Cool. I'm just going to add a bevel node there. Radius of 0.01. And that should just help give us a little bit of rounding on those edges. It's too much. 2. 2 seems good. And I think we'll do the same thing with stone polished white. Throw that there. And it just gives us a little bit, hopefully, smoothing. I am into this. Now, let's keep going. Let's see what we can do. So far, we got nothing sci-fi at all. Did I? White emissive 500. That's too much. 50. Okay, cool. So we got lights coming from outside that hall now. That's really all I wanted. Mhm. Nice. And we could put up some signs. Might not be a bad idea. Um, do I have an exit sign? I don't even know if I do. Somewhere, probably. Or I mean, I can make one, but you know. Let's just make one. Here, tab, shift S2, image, mesh plane. Let's see what we can find. And made signs. Do I have an exit sign? A lift sign? No. I never used one. That just blows my mind. I don't see an exit sign that I have saved already. Crazy. Well, let's just find one. I'm just going to grab a public domain one. It's easy enough. Let's see. Exit sign. Images. I like our Running Man sign. Oh, technically it would be both directions, wouldn't it? Because it points to both ways. Anyone we like? I like this one. Save image as. Where are we? It's all music stuff. Fine, whatever. Should probably save it in my shared folder, but whatever. That's good enough. Now this bad boy here. Bathhouse, exit. There we go. Shrink it down. Need to edit it. To there. Sure. Good deal. Layout. Let's just look at just it. Tab 1, 3. Okay. KX. A knife across. Faces. Come on, Seth. KX. Faces. Just curve it in so it kind of matches that. Looks good to me. Up a little bit, and we'll just make it glow. ignition, color, strength 5. Five's too much, just strength of 1. Okay. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more. And there we go. Bob. Okay. There we go. We have our exit sign. We have really nothing sci-fi in here yet, which is fine. I mean, we have some lights, but you know, like it's not Roman, but it's not sci-fi yet. Now, not every space has to scream Star Wars either. So it's one thing I'm kind of trying to focus on with this. I know what I want to do, even if it's going to be really kind of pedantic. Let's go to our floor, edit it, come back in here, and W subdivide. Oh, come on. Fine. Do it this way. Face, poke holes, poke to faces. And this W subdivide. Yeah. I mean, I need that center line, so sure. Oh, and we're mirrored. That's why. It's okay. 1. Let's look that, 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 and that. Q circle. In normals. There we go. Got some drainage jets now. Again, no one but me is ever going to notice that, but that's fine. I'm into it. And do we want, let's see, what does it look like? Any kind of no stick thing in here or not? That's what I'm questioning now. I don't know. I don't think so. I like those though. Now, come back into it. What can we do with this space? I kind of want something in here. And these. Ooh. That could be neat. We could make private pools off to the side, like smaller things. We could make benches. Benches probably would work good. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Tab 3. Okay. How do we want to make a bench? Let's see. We have some benches I could already just use. It's like, that's kind of a cool one. Let's see. It does have the planter, which is neat too. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, great. Lines it up. Then we just have to set it back where we want it. Something like that. Cool. What does it look like materials wise? Don't hate it. This could probably go with marble. Do we have another marble though? There's a marble floor, and then there's a marble. Marble white. Come on. There we go. All right. Kind of into that. I think we're going to need more light in that space, possibly. But maybe not. Put a tree in there. It'd be kind of funny. Might be fun though. Let's see. Botanic. Saplings. That. It's kind of cool. I could be down with that. Yeah, I got to make sure there's one way you can join these and it works, another it doesn't. Let's see. That's the way it doesn't work. That's fine. One object. Let's see. I just need an array. Just give us a new one. Array. Oh. Control A, rotation scale. Array. Constant offset. X of 5 minus 5. Yeah, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Cool. And then we're just going to mirror it on the main body. Good deal. I got benches. I'm into that. Hey, edit. That's working for me. So that's not enough light though, although we haven't set our sky to what it's going to be yet, but I think I want more light in this area here. So let's just edit it and Shift G coplanar. Inset solo. There we go. Up a bit on that. And that one doesn't have a material yet anyway. White emissive. We're gonna make it a new one. 500. We'll call it ceiling. And this is going to be stone polished white. Unwrap. Cool. Yeah. That gives a lot of light, actually. Maybe too much light. Oh, that's cool. 250. 250 works. I want this to be a bright space, so that actually really looks good. I am very into that. Love it when plan comes together. So then we have those at the end that do not have trees right now. Which we could give trees. Probably should. Mhm. Okay. Shifty. RZ90. Minus 90. Easiest to stay at that end. Okay. And our array has to be, let's be fine, but I'm going to rotate and scale. Our array is going to be and our hops is going to be X, not Y. No. That's too far, but okay. Well, we'll figure that one out in a second. We'll get rid of the hops. And we need count of 3. Cool. And then GY minus 5. No, probably not quite that far. GY 2.5. No, we'll just line it up manually. When all else fails, line up manually. How did my floor get off? Oh no, my water's up. That's what it is. Go away, water. Okay, and actually, this one's just going to be, well, RZ180. Sign up over here like this. I'm not going to stress too much about it. I always say that, and I always do, but, you know, whatever. That looks pretty close, though. Alt-D, RZ180. Okay, come back up to here. And array is just going to be count of 2. And the offset's going to be minus 10. So our door doesn't have the middle. Now, every alcove has a bench. Okay. Looking okay. Turn back on our water. All righty. I'm liking it so far. Let's give ourselves a sky just to see how we feel about it. I'm just going to go with one of the default ones this time. Yeah, 1K should be fine. We're looking at literally through windows. It's just a matter of getting some light out there. Nice. So we have a bare bones space now. What we need to decide is that good enough? Do we need more? And what else do we want to do to it? So the space is defined. We could give this to a production designer and be like, hey, does this work for what we're looking for? But there's not a lot of like interesting things that defines it as a unique space. It's just geometry. So we might spend tomorrow kind of working up on it. That's odd. Okay, is there a lip there? Oh, my water. This water's pissing me off. Shading. I'm just going to remove the displacement. And then bring it down. Oh, I see the problem. I'm going to do like that. Okay, that's good. But these floors, let's just look at our floor. Yeah, okay, that's off. Well, we can just fix that easy enough. We'll have to bring up our benches too, but that's easy. So go to 3D cursor. Let's see. There we go. That lines it up. And Shift G coplanar. Is that up there? Everything's lined up now. Floors work. Our benches are all underwater. There's only 3 of them, so it's not a big deal. Underwater being just underground, actually, but come on. Good. That works. Bench is fixed. Floor fixed. Okay. So we could add some like paintings. We could add sculptures. We could add a bunch of cool stuff to this. And I think they will do that tomorrow. Okay, our water is too big. That's the other thing I was wondering about. Where did my floor go? That's floor, right. What material is it? It's supposed to be marble, so why is it looking weird? Water. We can edit the water first. Bring the water back in to right there. That feels weird to me. That does not look like it's marble floor, guys. Undo. Let's just look at our floor just by itself. Smart UV project, unwrap. Why is it gone? But there's definitely a plane there. That is bizarre. What am I missing here? It's got UVs. Yeah. Nothing's hidden in it, right? Did visibility get changed? Visibility. It's got full visibility. Okay, what the hell's going on with that floor? Let's see what happens if... No. That is incredibly bizarre. Oh, does it need... No, it shouldn't. It's just a plane. It doesn't need anything like that. I don't know what has happened to this thing. Weird. File. Export. OBJ. Selected only. Weird floor. Delete this. Floor. F4. Import. OBJ. Weird floor. Marble floor. All right. I don't know what happened, but that fixes it. Got the nuclear option for that, but we're good. I like it. Okay. I think the texture on our walls needs to be scaled a little differently. Layout. Let's look and see. I'm just kind of messing for a bit. We are going to come back tomorrow and play this tomorrow. Some more, I think. UV editing. Oh yeah, that should be way bigger. S10. Yeah, it's way better. It should be... Did I not grab the whole thing? Smart UV project. Unwrap. Now, A. S10. Yeah, that's about right. So it's supposed to be about a 2 meter square. So that's a bit bigger than that, but there we go. And we still got those upper levels things to deal with too. Cool. All righty. So not bad for a start. Let's take a look at our model, what we got. Let's turn off our ceiling. This should all be in ceiling. Turn off our lights. Okay, so we built this space. It's all off of one cube here that we have arrayed. Oh, that one. So we can change them all anytime we want to. Similarly, each one of these is its own thing too, and we can edit them and apply it across. Run our water, made our windows, all that good stuff. And I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's move this to ceiling as well. This, move to walls. It's kind of like a fun bathhouse. I'd take a dip here. And I've got some ideas for what we're going to do to it tomorrow. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day and comes back tomorrow to see how we finish this. Have a good one, folks. Thanks again for joining in.